We got new weapons, new galleries, and Star Wars is coming to creative mode. So much to talk about. Let's go. Okay, let's start with the leaks. Now, yes, guys, my voice sounds hoarse. I'm totally sick, but there's so much good stuff we got to talk about. I'm gonna make this video anyways, so I'm sorry if my voice cracks. The first leak is that we should be getting Seaport City prefabs and galleries soon. This would be a fantastic gallery to have. I mean, look at the size of this thing. Holy cow. Can't wait to look through it. This next one is actually really cool. Weapon mods are coming to Ballistic. That means that hopefully first person game modes will be able to have mod benches, which will enhance the gameplay for first person immensely. Okay, this next one is a doozy, but Star Wars items are likely coming to creative. So Epic is currently working on releasing some of the Star Wars items into creative. My guess is this would be just like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles islands, where you're sharing revenue with LucasArts, but this is huge. This would be so fun to make maps with Star Wars items. Like, get ready, this would be a game changer. Okay, before we get into the updates, which we've got some really good ones. Yesterday, Epic updated their 2025 roadmap. So this is everything that they're working on. I'm just gonna point out a few notable things. So in the first quarter, so that's in the next 2 months, we're gonna get Scene Graph, which I'll dive into more when it comes out. It's gonna be a huge thing for us. But basically, it's gonna help us manage our memory way better and to be able to access props with code and stuff. It's really cool. Custom UI widgets and HUD and passive UI updates will be so big because UIs have been kind of trash since UEFN came out. I mean, not trash, it's just been really basic. So that's a very exciting update coming just hopefully in the next couple of months. So Q2, so this would be sometime in April, May, or June. So general physics, experimental, this will be huge. Just having the ability to make things bounce around the walls. I don't know, that would be fun. Verse leaderboards will be a huge game changer. So just imagine being able to have leaderboards on your maps where you can say, here, the worldwide leader is Mustard Plays, got the fastest time or the most kills. Like this, it will enable so many more ways to have competitions and community engagement. Huge deal. Player movement device will be huge. More ways to manipulate how your player can or cannot move. Hopefully at some point they'll give us the ability to give our own animations with player movement. Bubble chat is really interesting, but basically anything you can type out will show like in a bubble above your head. That's really interesting. In the quarter after that, hopefully they'll finally give us custom game items, which means custom weapons, custom healing items, everything. It was supposed to come out last year, but it's been delayed almost an entire year. So I wouldn't be surprised if that gets delayed again. Check this out, guys. Skill-based matchmaking. I mean, that would be a huge deal for competitive maps, things like box fights, 1v1s, even red versus blues. I mean, just to have some skill-based matchmaking would be just absolutely huge. So lots of stuff to look forward to. You should go and look through the roadmap. Gonna be a fun year. Okay, now some actual updates. Now in the patch note, oh my god. Now in the patch notes, it says they gave us uncommon and common sniper rifles, but in the actual game, those are nowhere to be found. But a gun that was not in the patch notes that they did give us is the Drum SMG. Now this is a really interesting gun. It is optimized for first person mode. So right now you're seeing it in third person, but I'm just gonna show it to you in third person real quick because it's really interesting. So if you're gonna put this in your third person maps, be careful. So when you're moving, you can see, look at this like bloom. It's crazy. Just look at the reticle moving when I'm moving versus not moving. It's crazy. Even when I jump, look how that reticle expands. Like it is just all over the place. But this weapon is really cool because when you aim down sights, it goes into first person, which is cool, has really good aim. It's not like in your way. And the magazine size for this is 80. Just watch this. Ready? Guys, it's going and going. This is a crazy gun. Now, I caution you, do not put this in your third-person maps because first-person guns are optimized for like headshots and stuff. This will just absolutely shred people in your maps. But this is what it looks like in actual first-person mode. It has all the animations for first-person. It even has the reload animation. Like, so this is really cool. Great gun. Like, great addition. I hope they continue to add more first-person guns into the game mode. Now, if you want to test out this gun in a game, you can go play first-person gun game, which is really fun. We've put it into the gun game. An even easier place to check it out is in first person red versus blue. So be sure to go check out both these maps and play it in first person. This next update was not in the patch notes. We got UMG support for equipped items, which basically means you can know when a player is holding a certain item or weapon. Here's an example of how powerful this is from this creator here. Check this out. You can see over here as they are switching weapons, you can track what weapon they're actually holding, how much ammo is in their like magazine, and it tracks it live like instantly. Now what is this useful for? I can think of a couple things. One for like weapon mastery. You're trying to level up your DMR or something from common to epic. You can track that and like equip it to people. You could also change the player's HUD to, instead of having a magazine like this, you could have it count down from 10 to 1 or something. Like there's just more control you have over player HUDs. This is really cool. They've made some more updates to the vehicle mod box, which is interesting to me. It makes me think Epic is doing something like bigger with this. So in the settings, you'll see overall visual style. They now have a way to have custom paint, so you can change the color of what the box looks like. But even cooler is they have a custom icon where you can change the icons to whatever you want. You can, if you're in UAFN, you can upload your own icons. This could be A. So now it looks like this box. And what's cool is that they've made it inverse, so you can track no mod event. So basically you can change this to be a trigger where when you run over it with your car, it triggers an event or something else happening, not just putting on some mod on your car. Now this is all really cool and everything, and I love that we have mods, but to me these mods aren't going to be really usable. And Epic, please, if you're listening, please listen to this. We need an option to where you can control the guns from the driver's seat instead of having to switch to the passenger seat to shoot. It's pretty useless now because I need to be able to drive and shoot at the same time, because then I can make game modes like Twisted Metal, Battle Royales with cars. I mean, there's all sorts of things you can do if you can actually fire while you're driving instead of having to switch seats or having to have like a duo mode. So hopefully that's coming. It's curious to me that they're making all of these updates to it, so it makes me think they'll be doing something good like that, but I don't know. We'll see. Now Lego Creative actually has some updates. So if you go to create a new Lego island, you'll see there is this blank grid island. So here's what it looks like. Holy cow, guys, it is so dark. But you'll see it's really cool because it has like the Lego piece look to it, which makes this easier to like line up actual pieces on it. So actually I really love that they've added this. This isn't all. They added the stat counter and the stat creator device. They also added the skilled interaction device, and supposedly they've also added the conversation device. I don't even see that anywhere. They're making more updates to this game mode, which is great. We even have some links for Lego Creative where they're going to be adding the really cool Lego collectibles. And then this is really cool. They're working on porting every single vehicle into Lego. I don't know if these will be drivable. I don't know if these will work, but if we actually had vehicles that we could drive in Lego Creative, that would be so sick. I mean, just imagine Lego Mario Kart type games. Yeah, it'd be really, really, really fun. Next, we've got really cool new prefabs and galleries. This is the Redline rig platforms. Like these pieces here are actually fantastic. These like pistons in here are so cool. They're actually not out here in the galleries. So if you want to use these pistons, you have to like pull them from the prefab over here. I mean, gosh, this is just a fantastic gallery. Holy cow. Check this out. Look at these chains here. That's cool. Let's look at the actual galleries though, because I don't know if some of these chains and things are over in these galleries. Oh yeah, they are there. Look at this right here. You got like this empty piece right here. That's cool. Very interesting. You know, I still love looking at the galleries, even though we can import whatever we want in UEFN. At Jogo, we still use probably 80% Fortnite galleries and items and stuff. It's just a lot easier to use, optimize as the art style that Fortnite players like. So it's important to come and look through these. Oh, this is cool with the graffiti on it. Oh man, check this out. This pipe is so cool. But let's look at the prop gallery, see if there's anything like super interesting. Whoa, this is cool. Like a little engine block, some different lights. Oh, I love these little fire items. Wait, does it hurt you when you listen? Okay, it doesn't hurt you when you stand on it. That's good. Oh, look at this one, that torch on top of that. Oh, and I love these barbecues. These barbecues are so cool. Okay, yeah, this gallery is very good. A pretty great update. Let me know what you think.